A guy is hanging out in his favorite bar when he spots a fabulous babe walking in on the arm of some ugly man. He asks the bartender about her and is surprised to discover that she's a prostie. He watches her the rest of the night, amazed that someone so attractive could be available to him. The next night he goes back to the bar, and sure enough, she shows up again, only this time alone. The guy gets up his nerve and approaches her. "Is it true you're a prostie?" She replies, "Yes, what can I do for you?" He asks, "Well, what do you charge?" She replies, "I get $100 just for a hand job." He says, "$100 for a hand job? Are you nuts?" She replies, "You see that Ferrari out there? I paid cash for that Ferrari with the money I made on hand jobs. Trust me, it's worth it." The guy mulls it over for a while, and decides what the hell. He leaves with her, and gets the most unbelievable experience he's ever had. This hand job was better than any complete sexual experience in his life. The next night he's back at the bar, waiting eagerly for her to show up. When she does, he says, "Last night was incredible." She replies, "Of course, but wait till you try one of my B-jobs." He asks, "How much is that?" and she replies, $500. He is shocked, because of the price, so she continues, "You see that apartment building across the street? I paid cash for that building with the money I made on B-jobs. Trust me, it's worth it." Based on the night before, the guy decides to go for it. He leaves with her, and once again is not disappointed. The next night, he can hardly contain himself until she shows up. He says to her, "I'm hooked, you're the best, tell me, what will it cost me for some puss?" She motions for him to follow her outside. She points down the street, where between the buildings he can see Manhattan. She asks, "You see that island?" He replies, "Ah, come on, you can't mean that." She nods her head and says, "You bet, if I had a puss, I'd own Manhattan." Subscribe to this channel for more dirty jokes every day.